Hi Paula, today I'm going to make some potato pancakes for you. My mom used to always make potato pancakes with leftover mashed potatoes. And I don't know how she ever had leftover mashed potatoes because we have 6 kids. And there was, we always ate them. So at my house I have to actually hide the potatoes so that I can have some leftover to make my potato pancakes. Today I have about 4 cups of mashed potatoes that I made yesterday. And I've already chopped up a red onion and added it to my bowl. And I've got this wonderful chive and onion cream cheese. So I'm going to take it, and since I'm going to mix it in with these mashed potatoes, I'm going to zap it in the microwave for about 20 seconds to get it softened up. That way it'll be a little easier to mix. I'm going to go ahead and add a couple of eggs. The eggs and the cream cheese will work to help bind this mix together. I'm going to go ahead and add some salt and pepper. I'm actually going to add garlic salt instead of regular salt because we love garlic salt. Let's do about ½ a teaspoon. You can add more to your taste or less to your taste. If you don't like garlic salt, by all means use regular salt. Now I've also got regular flour. Now depending on how wet your potatoes are, you may need more or less flour. I'm going to start out with 1/3 of a cup. Let's go ahead and get this mixing before we add our cream cheese. And you're just going to mix it well with your spoon. See, I've got my onions in there. If you don't like onions, you can leave them out. Sometimes I add multicolored peppers to this mix. You could add jalapenos if you wanted. Lots of different options for you, depending on your taste. I've even been known to add some bacon or some sausage knife. And we're going to add this whole 8-ounce package. Now, I've made these with regular cream cheese and they were good, but with the chive and onion cream cheese, it just takes it way, way over the top, and they are so good. I'm making these today because my friend's birthday is tonight, and she requested these, so I'm taking them. Bunch of us are getting together for her birthday, and she wanted these potato pancakes. Okay, so we're going to mix in that cream cheese. And we're going to see how the consistency is. You don't want it to be really thin like a pancake batter. It needs to be a little thicker than what you would think of a normal batter, because you're not going to cook these very long. They're only going to be cooked for a couple minutes each side in some oil. And I don't mind if there's a little bit of chunks of the cream cheese, that's okay. Now this is still a little wet, so I'm going to add another 1/3 cup of my flour. Get that mixing. And we're going to get a pastry bag. It doesn't matter what tip, because we're actually not going to use the tip. We're just going to use this round part. Now if you don't have a pastry bag, you could use a zip top bag that you've cut the corner off. It helps if you don't put it in sideways. Now, my friend Jana gave me this tip because my pancakes weren't round and pretty. She said, well, why don't you put them in a bag? So I started putting them in a bag, and it makes a really good... I just realized my bag is inside out. I don't think it really matters, but I'm going to switch it because the inside is smoother than the outside. So there you go. I wonder if I'll be editing that out. Oh, Paula, I have so much more appreciation for you and how you cook online and on TV and show all these tips, and you're just a natural. You make it look like there's no problems. So when we come back, hi Paula. We're getting ready to fry up our potato pancakes, and I wanted to show you my tip. I'm using a pastry bag, and I have it in a cup so that the cup can basically hold it for me while I'm filling it up with my potato pancake filling. So now we're going to go over and fry these up. There we go. We're just going to do 4. I got too much in that one, so let's flatten it a little bit. Yeah, you hear that nice sizzle. And I just kind of turn them around so that they get evenly cooked on the bottom. They really only need about a minute or 2 on each side. If you want them a little browner on that first side, you can turn them back over. And if you notice like one side of the pan is getting darker than the other, then you can switch them. Okay, now we're going to remove this to a plate that has a paper towel on it. Okay, well, our potato pancakes are out of the skillet, and we're going to make a quick little sauce to put on top. Now, I've got this chive and onion cream cheese, which I have 1/3 cup of it. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it in this bottle, and this is so easy and so good. I did this the other day, and it was so yummy. Okay, so like I said, that was 1/3 cup. The hardest part is getting it into the bottle, but I can't leave any of it behind because it's so good. And then I'm going to take about half of this 1/3 cup of half and half. Okay. Good. Now, don't forget to put your finger over the edge, over the tip, and just shake it up really well. Okay, now we're going to go over. You can just let's squeeze it up just a little bit to get it started. There we go. As you can see, I've got all my flamingo stuff ready because my best friend Jana and I are going to be having lunch after this. Oh, you know, that leaves a little more sauce. What do you think? Oh man, that sauce just brings it out. It is so good, Paula. Well, I gotta go because if I don't, I'm not gonna get any of these potato pancakes. Enjoy!